to record this. So, okay, good morning, everyone. Thanks for coming. This a short briefing on this MSS 492 minor project. I hope it's nothing much to share, but it's a very brief, kind of briefing. And if you have any question, just feel free to ask so that you all can, have you all are informed and you all can decide whether you all want to register for this course in your second sem. Hold on, I need to turn on my slide. Where is it? Hold on. Okay. So how is everyone? I hope everyone is doing fine. Yeah, just an announcement. Maybe you all know already. If any of you haven't been vaccinated at all, I'm sure you all have received that you all can you can walk in and do your vaccinations at any of the nearest PPV with to you. All right. Okay. What happened to my slide? Why can't I open it? Something is not right. Hold on. Okay, here it goes. All right. Can you see? Is it coming up? Can you see? Okay. All right. Okay. So good morning, everyone. So without further ado, maybe we can just begin. I didn't do the recording, so if some of your friends that wanted to come but miss it, you can just pass the word. Okay. But actually, yeah, this course is okay. So we just run through very quickly, and then after this, you can ask questions. All right, actually, yeah, this is a project. Maybe you have heard from your senior or whatever. All right. So actually, I just to tell you the purpose of this is to give the opportunity for a student to do kind of study, or we call it project or research, whatever we call it, all right, under supervision of a lecturer. All right. So of course, for this course, at the end, you need to submit a report and to give a presentations of what you have studied. All right. So yeah, I can tell you the course learning outcome. So of course, you see, to reproduce the idea and concept learned from the reading materials. You see, like this is the point, because you all know, yeah, you have been already 6 semester over here and you have been reading. And since many of you were in my class before, I always say that, yeah, you always read, but you think that sometimes, you understand what you have read, but you didn't know, but of course, this is another opportunity for you to, to produce what you understood from your reading, so that it's a process lah. For us is to me is a kind of learning process in studying mathematics. All right. So of course you have present clearly and efficiently in presentations. All right. So this not only for this project, but hopefully with this will give exposures to students, so that of course you have many other presentation before. So this is another platform to give you to to present your idea, and hopefully this will be useful, beneficial to students when they go out to work later. Or and then joint discussion is okay. Practice responsibility in writing assignments. Okay, so display effort to investigate. All right, and then organize. Because why I say to organize, because you know, yeah, if you start on second sem, you have only 14 weeks plus the semester break plus, but means it's a very short of time. All right. So you have to plan well so that you can achieve what you plan to do. Okay. So yeah, very you can see not many slides. So basically the structures of this course will be 100% coursework. I can say that is so your final report will comprise 60% of it, presentation 30%, and weekly progress is 10%. So maybe I try to elaborate a little bit. So final report, of course, you all know you need to write a report, and then there's a template, and also we have the what I say the page set up on how does the report should look like. So you see, we have some template, but you still have to comply, to the setup. So you have to learn how to set it up. But once you set it up, it should be okay. So because I know many students, some of them when they do, they have other courses, they are very rushed. So eventually they come out the report is tak jadi lah. Means not say tak jadi lah. A lot of mistake. So it is also try to what to say? Not to train, yeah, to train your how neat you are and all these things, the particular thing. So presentations is, as I say, is to, to give opportunity to present your idea. Okay, and then the weekly progress, this is to ensure that the students will communicate and discuss with their supervisor. And every week, for the first 10 weeks, they need to some kind of submit a simple report on their progress. All right. Okay, so but I didn't put it here, so maybe I can tell also. Like usually the structures, we will say the first week is the time student meet with the supervisor to discuss the topic, etc. Because before this is it's physical, right? So, but then from previous experience, we also know that student can beat the lecturers before they go home for their holiday after the first semester of the final year. But nowadays everything online, so actually the same, even though we are doing physically. So you can say that's why I give the briefing now before the semester one begin, so that you can plan, and if you're really interested, you can even start in your semester one. Of course, I know semester one you have to look at what is your courses, or how your schedule. If you feel you manage to start off, you can also start to go to talk to lecturers and to try to find out what topics they have or something maybe you're interested or not. If you can, find your time to start semester one, also it's possible. Okay. So it's true, I'll be frank with you all, if you start exactly when the semester two start, it's rather rush. 14 weeks is rather rush. If you really want to learn something from it, of course, we always encourage you can, spend more time on it. Okay. So yeah, now is the last part. I just give you some topics because I only asked from the lecturers, let's say in pure. Okay, actually you can find any other lecturers. Now we no more limit it. Okay, so but I only receive a few topics from some lecturers. So I'm sure you know the names of other lecturers from your Kupanduan, your program book, all right, or from our website. So go to take a look of it. If you're not sure, even now you can ask. You see, let's say you have a name in your mind. If you don't know what is their specializations, either you can ask me now or you can write an email to the lecturer after this. Okay. So Dr. Tewen Chen has given two topics, all right, which is graph burning and also parrot work representable graph. So this is related to graph theory, both of these. So some of you might wonder, okay, I didn't take any graph theory course, so how can I do it? So that's why you can discuss with Dr. Tay. You see, the one of the course that's very closely related to this will be your MSS 418 discrete mathematics, where inside that course you will learn some basic graph theory. But that one also will be offered in the second sem. So, but it does not mean that you couldn't do this. Means that you have to start to do some reading much earlier. All right. So those who are interested in graph theory, so you can contact Dr. Tay to get more information. All right. But you can ask some questions after this. If I can answer, I will do that. All right. So the next one will be a few topics from Dr. Johnny. So of course, his background is in topology. So these few topics he gave also related to topology, and he already told me for students who are really interested on it, you are encouraged to take to register for the course MSS 414 special topics in pure mathematics next semester. Where again, not say again, yeah, last semester we cover topology, but this one also Dr. Johnny will cover again, but topology, but a little bit different. Not say a little bit different. He says not 100% exactly like last semester, but the background is still the topology, and then maybe the 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 end of the course, maybe he covers something different from last semester. So meaning, another word is for this topic, maybe yeah, you those who are interested, maybe you can try to register for the course MSS 414. That would be good lah, so that you can save some time, and whether you know after taking the course, then you will know whether you really interested in this topic. Because by looking at all these synopsis, right, you may wonder what are these things all about, and you try to Google, of course, sure you can, but you can also contact Dr. Johnny to understand what are these things. All right. So you see the okay topology, of course, yeah. Before I move on, sure, many of you have seen the word topology first time in the course MAT 202. Sure, and many of you like scared about it. But that's why I say in MAT 202 is just the introduction, the beginning. Of course, the topology is uh, still there are many more things, but this is an interesting topic in mathematics. Maybe some of you will like the topics. I don't know. Even though you feel hard, don't think of the very difficult about all these things. Okay, math is always, you see, for me also, there are many maths are still very difficult to me. All right, so we just learn it, okay, and try to, yeah, to learn mathematics lah. All right, okay, hold on, somebody's coming in. Hold on for a while. Yeah, hello. Okay, sorry for the interruptions. Maybe have a break for a while. Yeah, I need to handle something here, so we'll be back. Okay, just stay on. Okay, I need to settle something. All right, thank you. Hold on. All right, I'm back. So, are you all there? Okay. So let's continue. About this topology, right? So just now, what I wanted to say is, yeah, I don't know. Don't be scared by the topology in MST 202. But yeah, lah, if so, what is the topic is all about? So there's a synopsis. So you can, if you want, you can grab a picture, or you can, contact. Of course, you can contact Dr. Johnny at this email for further information. Yeah, from by looking at this show, you don't know what is this all about. So that's why, of course, to this is actually come from the part of algebraic topology. So in the course MSS 414 later, the one that being taught usually is just the we call the general topology, which is point set topology. Maybe in this MSS 414, Dr. Johnny may introduce a little bit about algebraic topology. So from the name algebraic topology, so maybe it will use your algebra and your topology. All right, so you see complex space, complex space, vector bundle, vector. So you see something related with your algebra. All right. Yeah, see Clifford algebra is another kind of algebra. This algebra actually, yeah, it's not from your modern algebra. This algebra is a structure just like what you have learned in MSS 311. In MSS 311, you were introduced the is first with group theory, then only they be in ring theory. So you can see those are a set with a certain structure. So algebra is again another type, which is also a set and with different kind of structure. So in modern algebra, actually there are many ring, group ring, module, field. Of course, algebra is also one of them. Algebra usually happen more in with the related to analysis. All right. Okay. So the next one from Dr. Johnny is on this Baum Douglas geometric K homology. Yeah, he expertise he focused more on this K homology. All right. So this to study what's a homology. Yeah, maybe you have to attend his class MSF 414. So now this one you try to model using the manifold. All right. So for manifold, you need some background from your MAT 203. That one also very very brief. Okay. Manifold. I myself also still just started to learn it. But actually, it's just a mapping between like Rn to Rm, something like that. The manifold can be described. The ideas I've taken from differential geometry is that, uh, uh, manifold is a structure, but luckily there's a way that, people like to map there's isomorphism. We call it, you learn, sure if you can recall what you have learned, isomorphism in MSS 311. Isomorphism means a relation such that between two sets such that the structure between two sets are preserved. So one way to study manifold is to bring it to the structure in Rn or Rm. That's one way lah. But of course, this is Riemannian manifold, so there's a different kind of structure. All right. So you see, it says the progress is good. They can mention the counterpart called the analytic K homology. So on. All right. Yeah, string theory, all are related actually. Okay, another last topic given by Dr. Johnny, maybe enough, I think. Yeah. So something called the RAM theorem, still related to cohomology. All right, just now it's K homology. Now it's this cohomology, and which is from the differential form. So what is differential form? Actually, you have seen some already in MAT 203. Okay, so of course, the differential form is used a lot from the physics point of view. Yeah, physicists use a lot of differential form. Then mathematicians, we have because we use the Leibniz notation more. So, but differential form is very useful. Okay. Of course, it's why we cannot offer everything in one program. All right. Okay, so this is from two, and then the last one I have some, so I just post it because I'm not sure I can let the supervisor properly. So I just put there something maybe somebody interested. I can, to me, I don't know, maybe I can supervise at most one or two because I don't want to interrupt your progress, so I'm not there to take so many. So this is something is Riemann mapping theorem. For this one, yeah, for this one again, I encourage you, if you're interested to do some, this is in complex analysis, a complex variable. So if you're interested, you should take this the course MSS 401 next semester, complex analysis of complex variables. Actually, name is complex analysis, but what have been covered is still complex variable. So this Riemann mapping theorem is something is so that you can understand a little bit the structures of complex number system. Yeah, from there, the whole one, there's a knocking on the door. Huh? Hello, yeah, again, sorry for the interruption. Yeah, so sorry. Yeah, it's just happened, something happened here. Have to handle it. Okay, so yeah, this is my last slide, I guess. Yeah, so again, yeah, this Riemann mapping theorem is something, it's not new. Okay, it's nothing new here. So, but to study this, it's the theorem is simple, but the proof is not simple. But if you, some of you, whoever you are interested, actually now you can Google. You can see already there are projects done by, I think it's also undergraduate student from other university. They have done it, and you can see their report. Okay, so I choose this. The reason is so actually just for you to learn to study, to read, so that you can understand and how to elaborate to write in the report. So for those who you wanted to pick it up, actually I have candidate, but I'm not sure whether the student really want to pick it up. Already says they're interested. So can really Google it, use read the report there based on that. But of course, I need to elaborate more, so that the idea is for you to search for the information, to organize, to elaborate, and So, but it's time, if possible, we can see one. There's some applications that we apply in unit-value functions. Okay. So yeah, topics on unit-value function also can be a topic that a student can investigate. It's nothing new, already very classical. Things are, materials are abundant. Only the see the ideas of this minor project. One of it is also, this is from, to me, more on the pure side, is how you organize the material, because it's new to you. How you organize it, you learn about it. Maybe some kind of case study, investigate more, so they understand more about this topic. Okay, so I think that's all from my briefing. So maybe is there any questions you all would like to ask? Please feel free to turn on your mic. Okay, or I know you can try to type, but yeah, can also. All right. Okay. Yeah. Any question? Just don't be shy to ask whatever question you want to ask. Tanya saja, jangan segan. Yeah. Anyone? I know some of you, maybe you still thinking whether you want to take this minor project. Okay, so this is also just some sharing from me. For those who really have the idea already that you all want to do to further your study, no matter in GSM or other places, meaning you want to go to master, this is a good course for to give you that kind of taste how to do research. Because as I always says in my class, in a class you see even the tutorial, so you presented a very short one. So now this one you need to present more. I know there are other courses that you have taken, you have more presentation like your Bahasa, everything. Yeah, kind of similar, but now the thing is to train you to talk about mathematics, to read how to read and see whether you can really understand from the way you read it and then you present it back. Okay, and maybe from there, maybe you can see better picture. How I always say, how we connect all the mathematics. Not all, I mean, mathematics that you learned before, you try to connect it. So this course is one way for you to see, to not say to develop or to enhance whatever, to hone your skill, whatever the proper word, in doing that. And of course, again, by just doing one semester doesn't mean you will be master, but it gives you exposure. All right, and then for some of you might ask, or I don't have plan to further my study, so I don't have to take. But it's still so the writing report, all this skill, okay, maybe a presentation skill, maybe you can use this to equip yourself, and hopefully when you go out to work, it may help you. All right, it depends on what the topics. And again, I want to highlight, actually you can approach any lecturer to ask whether they have topic for you. Okay. Yeah, I think I talked enough. So any questions? Or quiet? Still very quiet, shy. Don't be shy. Whatever doubt that you have on this course, you can just ask. Not necessary. Not necessarily means to study, means to further. It's not. No. Doesn't mean that. So actually, this is an opportunity to experience first. So maybe like if you go to master, I know some of you just go to like coursework, not the research mode. So when you go to coursework, it's still you can see in some university there you have to do everything in 1 year. Okay, let's say full time. So the time maybe you see it will be busier. Of course, the number of courses you will take in those programs will be less. That's why I understood in Malaysia, most of the master program, either mixed mode or coursework, mixed mode usually they have only 4 or 5 courses to take in one semester. But you see, like for example, like just take an example like our USM mixed mode master, right? Full time you have first semester you have 4 courses, then the second semester 1 course plus a project. You see, compare with it's it will be busy. And then so if you have taken this, at least you have some exposure, then you know at least, maybe, yeah, maybe this time also you didn't, you notice your weaknesses. So maybe when you do a second time, you will more prepared or what. Okay, if it doesn't take, doesn't mean it will make you harder. Only you get busy, of course. You have to start lah. Then only you start from zero at a time, right? Yeah, because yeah, like for example, if you compare with FYP, see some of sure we have many friends who going to take and what FYP, which is compulsory. Our here now still elective, but soon it will become a core course to your junior. All right. So yeah, you see, we already. I think this one is only 6 units. 4 units. Sorry, 4 units, and the FYP is 6 units. All right. So the emphasis, I wouldn't say much different. Of course, see, in minor project, it's possible also some lecturers will give a topic where you really explore something new. Okay, already based, you study this, maybe you do a little bit more, something new that you may able to publish. Okay, good question, right? Yeah, okay. So doing industrial and doing research, but research statistic research can. It's possible, and then you have to find uh, a lecture, of course, in statistics, all right? And you have to see whether this can be bring certain project in the industrial training, it can be bring in as your minor project. Uh, of course, this is a good person. If you want to ask, this will be Dr. Fang Pei San. Okay, she's the PR, Pengurusi Rancangan, okay, program chairperson for statistics, and she's the one who also handle the statistic part. Okay, I think some of you, I'm sure you know Dr. Dashida also at the same time now is giving a briefing to the apply students. All right. So there are some I've seen already. They're doing the industrial and they try to bring it. It's possible. We don't stop that. But of course, this one you have to of course, to see the what you call that. What's the word? Yeah. How about the company that you're doing your industrial training now? Whether all this can be bring in, some for them maybe it's a confidential for them or what. Yeah, it's possible. So the answer for that is possible. But you have to contact. I strongly suggest you may write an email to Dr. Farm and you ask about it. Yeah. How many of you usually we encourage individual. Minor project we encourage individual. Uh, when you have partner, usually is when come to evaluation is a little bit difficult. We have happened already. So usually when you come to, let's say the partner can, in the partnership, we can suggest this way. You can find somebody to work on the background, investigate, but then eventually the report, the final results may be different. For example, how can give a good example? Means the background you can study together, but then eventually the final result, maybe you focus on different or maybe different class of functions, or you focus both with different you have learned modern algebra, maybe different kind of groups or different kind of rings. The background can be the same, so you can partnering in terms of studying together on the same thing on that way, but the report eventually the final result will be different. Is that okay? Yeah. But we encourage to do like individual lah. Yeah. Of course, when you do individual, let's say you can find a friends, you manage to to same lecturers to supervise both of you. Maybe the topics are sometimes similar. For example, like I give Riemann mapping theorem. Let's say I really manage to really okay to let's say take one more. I talk about is a theory of univariate function. So both of these are using the background of complex analysis. Then after that, of what are the difference? Then from there, maybe I try to find out, the final result. Maybe something approach different. Okay, something maybe related to Riemann mapping theorem. Some maybe focus heavily on Riemann mapping theorem. Okay, yeah, this is an example lah. Yeah, any other questions? How many of you are doing industrial trading or internship now? Yeah, but cannot see, I cannot raise hand. Tak apa lah. How many of you are here? By the way, yeah, again, thanks for coming for today because, yeah, it's a Saturday. I know many of you would like to rest. But how many of you are 20 plus? Okay, not bad. And how many of you have some interest but still, like hesitating or contemplating? How many have some interest on this, on Min MSS 492? How to see? Maybe you can, yeah, raise your hand. I know that's yeah. That's the reason we have this, so that you have any doubt, you can ask a question, then so that you have more time to consider about it. Okay. Any other questions? Yeah. Because I also don't know what else I want to share. Okay. Thank you. What is related to solving? It depends on the topic. Usually is you will discuss with the lecturer. Because it's maybe within their expertise or what. If you manage to find something, yeah, can also like related with real life problems. Some can, depends on the topic. Yeah, finding info on a given topic. Yeah, for me, you see the one my Riemann mapping theorem is just finding info. The info is there already, but it's maybe still new to you because it's for the proof of the Riemann mapping theorem. Yeah, we did some analysis, not only complex. Yeah, maybe not say analysis, some topology, I think. Be frank, yeah, I can say that topic. I myself just glanced through once, but I noticed it used a lot of the ideas from the MAT tool too as well. So that's why I say for that one, the Riemann mapping theorem, there maybe some part is really still new. Actually, their books already have the whole thing. Of course, the book is I think a whole chapter or more. All right. So yeah, whoever will what literature to pick up, yeah, we may read the books together on that. And also some, as I say, sure you Google now Riemann mapping theorem. You can see the article, you can download, we can discuss, and then from there see what we learn or elaborate from the existing report. Yeah, the idea is maybe you understand what is this Riemann mapping theorem. Maybe lah study together lah. I also have to study. Okay. Yeah. Pure. Yeah. Some of you. Yeah. I don't know what is your interest. That's why after 3 years, we have exposed only to analysis, modern algebra recently, linear algebra. Actually, there are many real life applications in linear algebra, but unfortunately, not many doing that. But yeah, like for example, yeah, I can have open like something called SVD, singular value decompositions. There are already many materials on this topic, but it's something that you know you can investigate. If somebody we know how to write program, that will be even better. The singular value decompositions is, to me, it's some kind of like more related to numerical linear algebra. But this is a very powerful, and you can use a lot of theory behind it. Okay, that can be a good topic. SVD, singular value decomposition, and it has been applied a lot in your real life nowadays. Okay, what else? Yeah, yeah. Talk about real life. Yeah, that's one of them. Linear algebra actually has a lot real life applications. Okay, so what else for modeling? For those of you exposed to numerical analysis, some of you interested. Okay, we won't stop students because the purpose again, I say this is to let student to learn more in a very specific topic. Okay, yeah. Any other questions? Any doubt? Or everything clear? I'm sure you have a lot of questions. Some of you may try to ask. Okay. All right. So just my advice, if you're really interested, but of course, you see, that's why your next semester, the course that you need to take, other than the compulsory course or the elective, so that's why you can choose based, like, whether if you really want to do this, so you also may equip yourself early, then you have to plan, okay, what is the elective course that I should choose properly. That may help you. That's why that since your first year, we always encourage to do your planning. Okay. And also one advice I know, always lecturers say that way. Don't worry about whether it's difficult or not. It always will be some difficulty. Okay. Because we don't know what it is. But it's a good chance to learn it, to pick it up. But I'm sure you all can do fine. But you really have to put your time, your commitment. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think I have enough to say. Any other questions? All right. If no, then yeah, I think we will stop for today. Yeah, but if you feel after this you suddenly you feel you have questions, you can email me, or you already have in your mind what's the topic that you can email to that particular lecturer as well. So now I know all of you at home. Before this, before the COVID, actually students can go to knock door to door and just have a chat with the lecturer. But now I think no choice. You have to change into either email, or if you have the lecturer's WhatsApp, you can you can WhatsApp the lecturer and discuss about it. To me, yeah, easier with email. I know email is not that as instant as WhatsApp, but email after that, at a certain level, usually I prefer to call the students to discuss rather than just by messaging. Okay. So yeah, any other questions? Not say about doing research with me. And again, to remind again, don't think that after you talk to that lecturer, you must do with the lecturer. No, no, no. You can just approach and you can say, I'm interested, but I need to find out what topic and see whether it suits you or not. It doesn't mean when you approach the lecturer, you must do with the lecturer. To me, it's no such thing. You all should know about this, right? So yeah, that's why you're free to ask around and then so that to find something that you might be interested. See, at the end, you are the one who learned the thing. Yeah, remember this. Okay, to equip yourself hopefully can help you in some way to before you go out to the real world. Okay, we try our best, but not really full equipped. Okay, all right. So one against. Any questions? Okay, quiet me no. So again, thanks a lot for coming today, and we just stop here for today. Okay, thank you so much, and please stay safe, and hopefully there's a chance that you can return in second semester. I'm not sure. Hopefully, yeah. All right. Okay. Thank you so much, and stay safe. See you all.